some good ones. All right, these are the 3 questions.
All right, we are live.
Let's keep this energy going.
We
keep this energy going.
Big window.
Big shoes to fill. Dane has apparently been killing it. Means I have to follow suit.
Bro, I drank like 2 gallons of water today. It was so hot. I don't know like what's going on.
Golly, bro.
Yeah. It was like cold not that long ago. What's up, Blah? Holly's gonna pull some heat for you, so.
A trait of Cali.
Let me make sure we got everybody all paid up, and then get this show on the road. Get this road on the show. How's everyone doing tonight? Is everyone doing well?
Is everybody happy?
Wow, you see that?
Wow.
See what Boss said?
What do you say?
Got a shot now.
Law says, oh.
You got a chance.
I get a shot to redeem myself.
Yeah. If you don't, then
no pressure.
I think Blah is just gonna forever hate you.
Blah, you can't forever hate me now. Is that Art?
Yeah, Art's in this one.
What's up?
We got all the OGs. Art, we consider Art an OG because he's
Art's first ballot.
Yeah, he's first ballot.
100%.
He became first ballot. Cardi Cards Hall of Famer, the quickest.
Why did Art pull a Lou Alcindor? He got Rookie of the Year and MVP in the same season.
Yep.
He said he didn't know that there was any baseball.
We did Topps Inception and we did Heritage. Pulled the Wander Franco auto.
I'm sure Art was very, very, very much missed. Yeah, I didn't see your name on any of the trivia.
Yeah, I missed Art. I was like, where's he? We can't. I was like, we can't start without Art.
Can't start without Art. Look at the bars. Look at the bars.
No.
It's a Friday. Out here barred up on a Friday.
Alright. Shoot. This guy has like 4 of these teams that are all of like the lowest end teams. I might just let him keep it and hopefully he pays. If not, I'll just block him like the dream.
Ooh, I like what you did there.
Yeah.
I like what you did there. All time great. Blah says the Bulls are getting cooked. Yeah, that's a fact. Sorry, sir. But you guys made it, right?
Oh yeah, they for sure.
They're in.
Yeah.
I know they were sliding, but they got to be in at this point.
Yeah. They'll probably be second seat, second round done. I'm just kidding, Blah.
Josh Gentry says Bucks and Heat. Art says Wes Unseld was also Rookie of the Year MVP same season. But would you rather be Wes or would you rather be the captain? I would think personally, captain. Much better career. Wes was a beast though. Godfather to one Kevin Love. Wes was the OG of the full court chess pass. That's where Kevin got his outlet pass abilities from. We learned the art from the Godfather. He is now, I'd say, second or third best outlet passer in the league. The Ball brothers have come in and effectively taken that from him. But we knew that coming out in high school. That was Chino Hill's ball right there. Outlet passes.
Outlet passes.
You see LaMelo be a complete,
complete
jerk in the other night.
Yeah. Not surprised though.
Not at all. Not at all. For sure.
All right. Shoot.
Man's throwing at you for that.
I'm gonna just say this guy's gonna pay, and if he doesn't, then we block him. Yeah.
Blah just wants one win out of it.
Oh snap! He paid. He heard me. He was like, "Shut up." I like it. Thank you. Oh, sirens are here. You guys know what that means.
You know what that means.
All right. I think we're good though. We're good now. Everybody's all paid. Yep. We got the list here.
Oh, I see what happened.
All right, and then let me throw up this Inception one right over here. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put this one on his screen. Do this while you're breaking. And do 82 here, or 81. Right over here. Alright. That's
So we all paid up.
Yeah, we're all good.
Alright. Do a little switcheroonie here.
Yep.
There's a 1, there's a 2. Not bad. Alright, on the trivias. Sharp reaction. Slide up here. Alright, folks. Keep the flames going. Apparently, Dave's been killing it. Pressure's on.
No
I'm gonna have to pull.
No pressure.
I have to pull some heat for you guys. Alright. Okay. So we have resident favorite Blah with the Lakers and the Bulls, Brian E with the Sixers, Jeff J with the Hornets, Justin C with the Cavs, JM Fam with the Mavs, Bobby L with the Pistons, James G with the Warriors, Pablo L with the Timberwolves, Brendan H with Team USA, Henry D with the Blazers, Knicks, and the Jazz, Josh G with the Bucks and the Heat, Arthur G with the Hawks, Celtics, and Nets. Welcome, Art. Isaac L with the Thunder and the Grizzlies, Boyd P with the Clippers, Nuggets, Pacers, and Raptors, and Joe K with the Rockets, Spurs, Wizards, Pelicans, Magic, Kings, and Suns. All right, let's get it going. Art says the Wonder Auto is in what product?
Inception. Here, you want to show it? I can show it.
Yeah, I'll show you real quick before we get going. Let me see. Get this box off the way. There you go. Wander Franco Auto. That's fire. Yeah, I like that. All right.
We started up a little early today. Well, I had work off from work, so.
Yeah, dang, got the party started early. I guess I got the night shift. Either way, we're gonna take care of you guys. Don't forget we have trivia. Actually, let me do this real quick. There we go. Let me see. Oh, okay. Thank you, Blah. Appreciate that. Oh, I just noticed that. Blah got a wrench. All right.
Yeah, he's a mod.
All right. That's what I'm talking about.
Moving up.
There we go, Blah. Loving it. Loving it. All right. We got Gary Harris, Devontae Graham, Big Fundamentals Tim Duncan, Kevin Knox, Daniel Theis, Miles Bridges, one half of Airbnb, a silver of LaMarcus Aldridge, green Ricky Rubio, instant impact of Isaac Okoro, Kenyon Martin Jr., Wendell Carter Jr., Obadiah Toppin. Well, I got a mod wrench. That's fire. I like this. I like this. Yeah, the link that Blah posted in the chat, that's to our Facebook page. For those new members, you will receive a pack of Mosaic in your cards from the break. And for you returning members, if you go to post 82D and comment on the post, you'll be entered into a random at the end. All right, KCP, Vic Oladipo, Sekou Doumbouya, Jalen Brown, Jordan Poole, I think a dark horse for MIP this year, PJ Renner, Cassius Winston, De'Aaron Fox Green, Aaron Nesmith, Trey Jones, who got dunked on last night, pretty vicious by Black Jesus, and Rui Hachimura, and Shaq Diesel.
I don't understand. Why are those little guys getting away?
I don't think he knew it was coming. I think Trey was kind of just there, and Ant-Man decided, you know what, I feel like taking off. En route to 49 points last night.
You just get out the way.
Yeah, you should. That's very ludicrous. Gordon Hayward, DeAndre Ayton, and Dorian Finney-Smith, Seth Curry, Al Horford, Emmanuel Mudiay, a silver of Jonas Valanciunas, a green of Crazy Eyes Bobby, dominance of Spider Mitchell, who might not be a Jazz player much longer, IQ,
trade him?
Beef Stew, Ennis Freedom. I think he's on one out. I think there might be real tension between him and
Rudy?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think there might be real tension.
Don't you get rid of
Yeah.
Rudy?
Yeah. But I'm saying if they can't shop Rudy and Spider decides he don't want to be there because he might want to actually just go to another team and just start over. I would get rid of. That's the thing. It's tough. It's tough. You got the best defensive big in the league. That's clearly important. Quinn Snyder's system is kind of built on defense. You don't really want to get rid of the best element of what keeps you employed, really. Drew Holiday. There he is. There's your guy. Luka Doncic, Mr. Suspended for a game because he can't keep his mouth closed. Tristan Thompson.
He got suspended?
Yeah, he got his 16th technical. He's going to be suspended for the next game. Draymond Green, Dirk Nowitzki, Jimmy Buckets, also rumored to be leaving. Nico Mannion Silver, yeah. Wow. Marcus Smart Greens, that's a color match there. Nice for the Celtics. Sophomore stars of one Kendrick Nunn. Young Bull, Colin Sexton, Aaron Nesmith, Bruce Brown. Extremely underrated role player. If you don't know about Bruce, get to learn about him. I like Bruce Brown's game a lot, actually. In terms of just being a solid role player, doing a lot of little things. A lot of unnoticed small things, setting picks, playing defense. A lot of things. Might be smart. Got trivia coming up. See if Art can dominate in basketball the same way he dominates in baseball.
I'm gonna go ahead and say he does.
I kind of have a feeling he will. I kind of have a feeling Art will dominate the same way. Art might just know everything. Yeah. I don't know if it's necessarily even sports. Art just in general might know it all. Bahama Buddy, the point guard Chris Paul, Kristaps Porzingis, Daniel Green, Kevin Porter, Thad Young, silver of Thomas Bryant, green DJ Augustin, instant impact of one Black Jesus Anthony Edwards, Tyler Bay is stuck to nobody, Kawhi Leonard, and Udoka Azubuike. Yeah, Ant-Man decided to finish out the regular season strong. He was cooking last night.
49, right?
49.
He was trying to get 50.
He was trying, so he wanted it.
Yeah.
He wanted it.
He just go ahead and jack up 80 gazillion shots.
Which he does anyway, so it's a regular Ant-Man game. But he was definitely dancing on some people last night. It's kind of ridiculous. Art says, nah, he won't dominate. Art is in his humble bag, apparently.
He's lying.
Art is definitely lying. Don't be fooled. Art is going to...
Art knows everything.
He's going to run y'all off the court. Better stop playing with him. Art is a bad man when it comes to the trivia.
That is facts.
If it gets cold in here, it's because we have pulled an Ice Trae Young, Josh Hart, Will Barton, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Spicy P, another triple-double the other night, Larry Nance, a silver Shake Milton, green of Jamias Ramsey, instant impact of Kira Lewis Jr., Kendrick Nunn, okay, Killian Hayes, and Langston Galloway. We'll get into our first trivia, and Art will either stay silent to prove his point or not be able to help himself and answer the question correctly and win a card, because Art knows all. So I got Art getting this card. Default. All right, first trivia question for this Chris Paul mosaic. We got who holds the record for most texts in a season, and how many did that player receive?
I have a good feeling I know who this is.
Do you?
Yeah.
I think you might too. Nothing too crazy. You're not gonna get out of hand with the trivia tonight. You gotta keep it pretty even. Getting to some of these bonuses. PG-13, Derek White, Onyeka Okongwu. That's it for the Hawks. We got the Hawks.
Being known for that.
Huh?
Art as Hawks.
Art as Hawks. There you go, Art. See, already winning. Red, white, and blue. Onyeka.
Already winning.
I said already winning. Wow.
It's Friday, guys. You've been great.
Yeah, you've been killing it. You've earned the right to say a little bit of whatever you want to say tonight. You definitely earned the right to say whatever. Eric Pasquale with the Kevon Looney face. Shake Milton. Sadiq Bey. It's a color match also for the Detroit Pistons. Building block for that young franchise, along with Mr. Cade Cunningham, budding superstar in the making. I like Sadiq. I like his fit next to Cade. Blah. Look at Blah. Say, I don't have this wrench for nothing. I know some trivia. Rasheed Wallace with 41. That is correct. Rasheed could not keep his mouth shut.
Yep, I knew it.
So, Blah, you will get the Chris Paul mosaic. Congratulations to you, good sir. We'll have more trivia coming up, so don't fret. There will be other opportunities to win cards. John Collins, Jonas Valanciunas, R.J. Barrett, Rowan Barrett Jr., who's on his way. I think he's going to hit All-Star level in a few years. I still have him on that Jimmy Butler trajectory, so we'll see. Spencer Dinwiddie, Maxi Kleber, Young Bull, Colin Sexton. Blah said he cheated. He admits it. But Blah, it's not really cheating. You know the rules here. Google is authorized. In fact, it is highly encouraged. KPJ, Sweet Lou Will, Precious Achua, red, white, and blue. Nice hit for the Miami Heat. Josh came in yelling Bucks and Heat, and he got him member of the Heat. Bucks and Heat sounds insane when you put it together like that. Thug Life, Zach Collins, Anthony Davis, and a Devin Vassell, red, white, and blue. Nice hit for the Spurs. Art says they're talking about trading Barrett. I think RJ stays in like trade rumors, but either way, regardless of wherever RJ lands, he's going to be effective. He wants it too bad to not be effective. That's one of my favorite things about RJ's game is the fact that he truly does believe when he steps on the floor that he's the best player out there. Whether it's accurate or not doesn't matter to him. He really believes that he is the guy, and he plays that way. I like that confidence.
You have to believe in yourself.
You have to. Coming out of Duke, I figured, like, I told Dane this, but coming out of Duke, so the way I looked at it, Zion was the most can't miss. If Zion's healthy, we really have nothing to discuss in terms of the best prospect out of there. Cam Reddish, however, is like a prototypical NBA player in terms of size, shooting ability, athleticism, just all-around skill set. He was just a prototypical player. And then with RJ, for me, he was the one with the least amount of question marks in terms of whether or not he'd be successful. Just because I knew he would work harder than anybody else out there. So it was a weird dynamic, but that's the way I saw all three of them coming out of Duke. Oh, already opened the pack. Let me go ahead and get to these. Rudolph Gay, Blake Griffin, Jackson Hayes, Dame Lillard, DeAndre Jordan, KG, a silver of the Caruso GOAT, A green of the Dragon, Goran Dragic. Dominance, Kyrie Irving. CJ McCollum. Nico Mannion. And my pick for 6th Man of the Year, Tyler Hero. Speaking of trades, what is everybody's thoughts on where Dame should go? Should he stick it out in Portland? See who they end up drafting and see if that helps? Or should he request out of there? And if so, what teams do you think he fits well on? Stalker polls of Klay Thompson, Joseph Harris, 2 back-to-back shooters, Kobe White, excuse me, the aforementioned Jordan "A-Lot" Clarkson, Steph Curry, Vin Sanity, KPJ Silver, a green of Marcus Morris Sr. Where you want to see him? Ant-Man Emergent, Avery Bradley, Precious Base, Devin Vassell Base. Would you want him in LA?
I don't see what it does. I mean, I would take him over West, bro.
Yeah.
Well, I think a lot of players over West.
West is being rumored to
get out. Yeah.
Apparently Charlotte.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't understand what that's about, unless they just don't like IT like that. But apparently Charlotte. Now that to me sounds like Jordan putting his voice into some of these selections again. We know he's terrible when it comes to player evaluation. Drew Holiday, Luka Doncic, Tristan Thompson, Miles Bridges, Jordan Clarkson, Steph Curry. This is a talented pack. Enes Kanter, Silver, a green of Stalker Pose, Klay Thompson, Emergent, Jaden McDaniels, Shaq Diesel, Kenyon Martin Jr., Wendell Carter Jr. So Klay getting back in playing shape. Jordan Poole playing out of his mind. If they were healthy with Steph and Draymond and...
Is Steph out for the year?
I don't know. He's been out for a minute. I don't think he's coming back anytime soon, but I don't know. But I think that Warriors team win 100%. That's the crazy part about it. They're so talented and so deep that when they're out players and these other guys get to develop, you get to see just how deep that team is. Right. Like Kuminga is a project that should probably be getting a ton of minutes, and if he's on a trash team, he would be. But I think that ceiling is pretty crazy for that young man. I think next to Mobes, he has the 2nd highest ceiling in the class, I think. Dante DiVincenzo, Rocco, Patty Mills, Flash Wade, DeJounte Murray, Giannis, a silver Derrick Jones Jr., a green color match of 1 Jalen Brown, Emergent Obadiah Toppin.
Higher ceiling than DiVincenzo?
One of my favorite young point guards in the league, Darius Garland. CJ Ellerby with the WNBA logo, Miles Turner, and your guy, Swole Baines.
So who does Art like of these? I don't know if Art watches the newer coming class.
Yeah, Art, do you have a favorite prospect or 20 that you like? Are there any young players that suit your fancy? So you said you like Garland? You watched him? Watch a little more?
I paused. Yeah, I paused.
Oh, okay. Nah, Darius is fire.
I'm just curious where his because they're so stacked, like at point guard, the whole league.
Oh yeah. So where he ranks?
I like where he ranks.
Yeah. I think it for him.
I mean, I think I still have to go with LaMelo out in the East if I were to start my team, just because he's at the end of the day he's still 6'7".
Right.
So
score all 3 levels.
Yeah, you can't really teach that.
Yeah, you can't do nothing about his height.
And like I said, I get like what you're saying about people like to play with Cade and stuff, but I just think people like to play with LaMelo on a different level. They do.
They definitely run hard for him.
Yeah.
Dwayne Bacon, Jeremy Lamb, Jules Randle, Torian Prince, Nerlens Noel, The Worm, Dennis Rodman, a silver of Robert Woodard, green of Matthew Dellavedova, David Robinson, the Admiral, Team USA. Brandon Clark, Trashiest Stanley, and Joe Ingles. One day I'll stop saying that. Maybe when he's completely out of the league, I'll stop referring to him as Trashiest. Art says he's not on top of it. Not on top of basketball anymore. The pandemic took him out of it. It's not too late, Art. Now would be the perfect time to get back in. The league is truly more talented than it's ever been in its history. It's never been this much talent in the league at one time. It's pretty ridiculous. The fact that we can... It's been a long time since we've been able to have legit arguments about who the best player is. Like, Mike pretty much ran it. Kobe had a run, but then Brian kind of took that. And he was maybe not everybody's favorite, but you can, I mean, consensus if we're being real about it. But now, it's pretty much up in the air. And everybody that they have there has a legit case for it. Spencer Dinwiddie, Clint Capela, mid-range Middleton.
I think it's pretty clear now.
Jamal Murray. Well, that's because you like Luka. You're not straying from that. Duncan Robinson.
Giannis.
You got Giannis over Luka?
As the best player in the league right now, yeah.
But that's what I'm saying.
But I mean, I'd still start my franchise with Luka.
Bam Adebayo, a silver Josh Jackson, green of OG Anunoby, dominance of Anthony Davis, Luke Kennard, DeMar DeRozan, James Wiseman, another Warrior that if he's healthy and he could fit into that system, makes that team that much deeper. If you get the stuff that Kevon Looney does and a guy that's 7 foot tall and can block shots, might get nasty.
Because Giannis has the two-way.
Right. Art, not hands down. Not hands down. Like, LeBron is still top, what would you say, 5 to 10? Even when everybody's healthy, he's in the 5 to 10 argument, but it's not consensus running away LeBron anymore. Like, there's so many names that you can throw at the top. Like Dana's saying, Giannis. I think KD still is in the conversation. We got Yokish doing historical things. We have Luka Doncic just being incredible. It's a lot of players you can throw in there. Steph Curry, he gets some love for some of that. I mean, it's for one aspect, but that's a pretty important aspect. JJ Barea, Landry Shamet, Davis Bertans, Zanos, Jeremy Grant, Christopher Dunn, Derek Favors Silver, a green of Jared Culver, dominance of PG-13, Evan Fournier, don't Google the Fournier without the Evan, Jordan Wara, Brad Beal.
Everyone's already done that, man. Everyone's scarred for life.
Art, this year's draft coming out, I think it's going to be based on who ends up with that pick. You probably have an argument for 3, maybe 4 different kids at the top. Chet Holmgren, Paolo Banchero, Jabari Smith, and then Jaden Ivey as a possible dark horse. We'll get into our second trivia question real quick. Since I just mentioned this in passing. All right, here's one that's really kicking off. Tyrese Maxey, NBA debut mosaic. The question is, what historical feat has Nicola Yokish accomplished in the 3 major statistical categories in the NBA? So this year, he's the first player to do what in the 3 major stat categories in the NBA?
I know, I didn't saw it.
He's going to put claims on that back-to-back MVP, I'm telling you.
He's not, though. Giannis should be. They're just not going to give Giannis MVP because he wins it every year.
You think he's that far ahead of everybody else to where it's like how Mike is?
And defensively, he's just that good.
Arthur likes the kid from Auburn. Yeah, Jabari Smith, really good player. More role player skill set. I think if he were to become a focal point, he'd have to develop a few things. But in terms of like a day one fit on a team that has an established future, like I think he'd be ideal in Detroit just because Cade is pretty much established. Day one's Paolo there, I understand that. But I think Jabari would be ideal in Detroit because you have Cade as the establishment. I think Jabari would fit perfectly with Sadiq, perfectly with Cade. That skill set would be ideal. Blah once again cheated, and he got the trivia correct. Malcolm Brogdon, red, white, and blue. The Dragon Goran Dragic. Jaden McDaniels with the T's. Now, Jaden's actually a really good player, so this is not a bad card. But when you pick the Timberwolves and you see a red, white, and blue, you want Anthony Edwards. But you got Jaden McDaniels. On your way to Ant-Man, though. Ant-Man should be somewhere in here. Now, I like Jaden's game a lot. A little skinny, but he works hard. A good defender. Good shooter. A lot of positive things. So, yes, Nicola Yokic, first player to get 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in the same season. Blah trying to go for the sweep. He's got 2 of the 3 trivia. We have the next one coming up in a bit. So we'll see. We'll see. Very underrated defender. I think should probably be in conversation for Depoy. Time Lord, Robert Williams III. Josh Richardson. Jalen Smith, red, white, and blue. Good hit for the Suns. Jalen is playing his basketball in Indiana at the moment with a group of young bigs. I think they're auditioning for who's going to replace Miles Turner. Daniel House, Duncan Robinson, Daniel Otoro for the Clippers, or the Aqua Caliente, because I don't think he plays on the main team. I said didn't use Google for that one, saw on Twitter today. Either way, online, let's give him Blah his answers. Somewhere on the internet, Blah received his trivia answers. Eric Blitz, Swole, my guy, Shea Gilgeous Alexander. Again, Evan Fournier. Do not Google the Fournier without the Evan. Jeff wants to see LB. Aaron Holiday, Dwight Howard, who had a 3-pointer the other night. Jordan Nwora, red, white, and blue. Nice hit for the Bucks. So you got your Precious, red, white, and blue. You got your Jordan Nwora, red, white, and blue. Josh, cleaning up as he requested. Rocco, JJ Redick.
Moderator block.
Beef Stew, red, white, and blue. Good hit for the Pistons. Kind of a color match, too.
Moderator blah.
Moderator blah. Blah modern. Josh is happy. We like happy customers. Lou Dort, Andrew Wiggins, and Bradley Beal. Getting to another set. Since we're talking about it, Dane has Giannis as number 1. In the chat, who would you guys consider to be the best player in the league currently? Let's see how many Giannis's we see.
Giannis.
Danilo Gallinari.
Has to be Giannis.
Allen Iverson. Jeff out the league T.
Two-way player, energy.
Derek White.
Plays like he needs to, like.
Shake
like
Milton.
Player,
he plays like he's trying to fight his way onto the team.
It's like, bro, you're
Jonas
a superstar of
Valanciunas.
the team. You don't need to be diving for loose balls like that.
Silver Bryn Forbes. Green Dylan Brooks. Good role player for the Grizzlies.
Trade LeBron for Giannis.
Dominance of Rudy Gobert. That would never happen. Milwaukee's definitely not doing that. Caleb Martin.
You don't think so?
Henry Giles. Denny Adiva.
He's only 10 years younger.
You know the crazy part about it? He hasn't hit his prime yet.
Oh no, he still has way more.
So if he adds,
he's shooting free throws a little bit better.
If he adds a decent jump shot, it's gonna get ugly.
Which I think he will, because he works.
He works extremely hard, yeah.
Tail off.
Josh says Giannis probably, so Josh agrees with you. Rudolph Gay, Balake Griffin, Jackson Hayes, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, D12, Andrew Wiggins, a silver of Reggie Bullock, a green of Lonnie Walker, Dominance Devin Booker, Nick Richards, and then, oh, no Grant Riller Arthur. Interesting. OG Anunoby, actually. Zach Levine. They fooled us. Usually you get Nick Richards and then you get Grant Riller. But apparently they decided not to play with us this time. And for that I say thank you. Lou Dort, Royce O'Neal, Cam Johnson, Goran Dragic, Josh Richardson, Shabazz Napier, a silver of Jay Crowder. There you go, Hornets. There you go, Hornets. Green parallel of one LaMelo Ball. Nice hit there for you, Jeff. Melo looks smooth. Best young point guard in the league after Ja. What'd you say?
Who?
Yeah, LaMelo. We just pulled a green LaMelo. I'm asking, is he the best young point guard in the league after Ja?
Probably. I mean, what do you consider young? Because Garland's young too.
Yeah, so he's in that conversation.
Yeah. I mean,
so we go from
it's a combo to have.
We go from one great tall passing guard to the OG Magic Johnson, Team USA, Robert Woodard, Jared Culver. Oh, there's Grant Riller. He's hiding out. He wanted Melo to get some shine before he made an appearance. Jeff, you're welcome. We got you. Blah agrees with you as well, Dane. He's got Giannis. So far, people seem to think it's Giannis. How long does he hold that? Does he hold that for his entire... Like, does he hold that for the majority of his career?
Probably.
Yeah. So there's nobody going to catch that, man. Frank Kaminsky.
Not when you take into account what he does on both ends.
Eric Bledsoe, Aaron Holiday, Josh Jackson, Darius Baisley.
But I mean, like,
Kemba Walker.
If I had to start my franchise, I'm starting it with Luka, even though I think Giannis is...
Why? If Giannis is still...
Because you got to build around
and he's going to stay better.
You have to build around Giannis, where I think Luka's
Tyler Hero, silver. Green, Derek Jones. Instant impact of Black Jesus, Kelly Oubre, Zeke Nanji, Lonzo Ball. So we got Melo, we got Lonzo. We're going to sleeve up Mr. Six-Man, Tyler Hero. So Giannis is better. Mm-hmm. He's going to stay better as long as he's physically capable. Yes. But Luka's the guy you start your franchise with, even though Giannis is going to stay better than he is going forward.
Yeah, I mean, he'll be better in terms of like what he can do overall. But Luka's never going to be a defensive player of the year.
Right.
So,
but you see how the conundrum fits. Like, you can make the case when Mike was a guy, he was the best two-way. You can make a case when Brown was the guy, he was the best two-way. But now, and you wouldn't go against them as franchise starters until, like, they got old. But when would you go against, what, when KD hit his prime? Is that when you start kicking Brown to the curb for a franchise starter?
Yeah, I think that you can make a case for that.
Tyus Jones, Malcolm Brogdon.
Because I think KD's way more...
Time Lord
easier to play with.
100%.
So, like...
Derek Favors.
You're going to have guys who will come in and I think they can flourish with KD.
Nemanja Bjelica.
Whereas LeBron's going to take away
Aaron Gordon.
Whoever
he makes the game easy. They just be blowing it. Terrence Ross, silver. A green of Jason Tatum. Emergent Emmanuel Quickly. Vernon Carey Jr. Your favorite dunk contest competitor, Cole Anthony.
We're playing that.
And John Isaac. Does Tatum ever reach tier 1 for you? The Luka, Yokish, KD, Embiid combo, never?
No.
Never?
No.
Never in his career?
No.
Do you think Jalen Brown could possibly hit it? Celtics actually cleaned up. I think they got color parallels with all their best players.
I don't think
Ooh.
so. He has more of a shot though, just because I think he's a better two-way player.
All right, our last trivia for this Bam Adebayo Recon Rock the Rim. Who has the season high for points in a game this year? Give me the player, give me the point total, and I'll give you the Bam Adebayo. Blah. Blah might get a sweep. Don't let Blah sweep. Nah. You guys got to stop Blah from sweeping. Tim Hardaway Jr., Josh Okogie, Kenyon Martin Jr. Surprised me. You know who I want to see in Houston? Out of this class, I want to see Chet.
Really?
Yeah. I want to see Chet next to Sengun. Because I think that combination would be interesting. And I want to see how Chet...
So they got to get rid of Christian Wood.
I think he wants out anyway. What's the point total, Josh? Tomas Bryant, French Frank. Is there another card back here? No, just French Frank. Wendell Carter Jr. Terrence Ross, Mitchell Robinson, Obadiah Toppin, red, white, and blue. Blah got the sweep. Josh got the name, but he didn't give me the point total.
Damn.
Blah gave me name and point total.
Man,
So Blah with the sweep. So it looks like we're gonna have to add a little extra for Blah.
We'll throw some Cassius Stanley to your package.
Reggie Bullock, red, white, and blue.
Nice
Troy
Cassius.
Brown Jr., Avery Bradley. Blah with the sweep. Wow. Didn't see that coming. Dante DiVincenzo. You give a man a wrench, he just goes ham, right? Furkan Korkmaz and IQ. Good hit for the Knicks. So both of the main Knicks rookies, IQ and Obadiah Toppin, red, white, and blue. Knicks cleaned up. Well done, Henry. Congrats to you.
We'll get Blossom. I think I have some nice Cassius parallels.
Yeah.
You know why? Because the Pacers were never picked up in any breaks. So definitely have some nice Cassius, like you said.
All right, so
Blah
Blah, we'll go ahead and add a Cassius Stanley in there for you. That'll make up for the tribute, I think. Derrick Jones Jr.
No LeBron
Swiper
tributes?
Fox. Not as of yet,
Wow.
but we have time. We have time.
Oh, man.
Dylan Brooks. Speaking of Big Cat, there he is. That's our 60-point man. Benjamin Simmons out for the season. Austin Rivers. Silver Lonzo Ball. Green Montrezl Harrell, who is loving life with LaMelo Ball right now. Dominance of Bradley Beal.
Got that lob.
Kyle Kuzma. J. Cole, a.k.a. Tobias Harris. And Onyeka Okongwu. Young Yucca. Young Yucca. That's crazy that little school produced 3 NBA players. Like, went from nowhere on the map to 3 pros, and they're all pretty good. Bogdan Bogdanovic.
Middle school?
Little school. Little school. Chino Hills.
Oh, I thought you were talking about... Never mind.
USC?
Yeah. What? It is absolutely not a little school.
Nah, man. Nah.
School's gigantic.
Chino Hills, buddy. Eric Gordon.
Okay.
Nicola Vucevic. The other 60-point man, Kyrie Irving. Ivica Zubac. Carmelo Anthony. Silver of Aaron Gordon. Green, Nick Richards. Emergent of Devin Vassell. Sadiq Bey. Rowan Barrett Jr.
Rowan.
And there he is, Isaac Okoro. Believe somebody asked for an Okoro earlier. That was probably Justin. The coral has been found. Young Isaac. He's in a good situation in Cleveland. Gets to be a role player. Was never drafted to be a star. And now that they have stars, life would just get a lot easier for him. It's got to be a good feeling. I mean, to be a top 5 pick and then have all that pressure just alleviated.
You don't think he likes the pressure?
I mean, he likes to pressure the ball. He's a great defender. I don't know if he wants to be the focal point of his team.
You're probably right.
Spider Mitchell, Elf Payton, TJ Warren, James Harden, the Beard, Cam Reddish, Juancho Hernan Gomez, a silver Marcus Smart, green of Andrew Wiggins, instant impact of IQ, Tyrese Maxey,
Did he instantly make an impact?
Devin Booker, Elijah Hughes, IQ, no. For those of you who have a Tyrese Maxey collection, prepare to see that thing take off.
Sell it in the playoffs.
Yeah, Tyrese is gonna. I think Tyrese is gonna shine.
Probably a good time to sell it.
If the shooting that he's been doing this year, since Harden hit that team, turns out to be legit, it's gonna get scary.
He has an interesting shot.
He does, but it's
like
quick.
Not like a pretty looking shot by any means.
But it's quick.
Yeah.
It's very effective and it's accurate. He can get it off the bounce or off the catch. So that's key. I like but again, like the same thing I was saying with Okoro, when you add other talent on there and it makes the game easier for you. Like Tyrese, if he's on the ball all the time, he doesn't do this. But because that responsibility is Harden's and all he has to do is attack closeouts and make simple decisions with the ball, he's gonna flourish. John Wall, PG-13. Eric Pasquale with the Kevon Looney face. Steven Adams. Wesley Matthews. Jaren Jackson Jr. also in the running for Depoy this year. A silver Dwight Powell. A green SGA. Emergent of Zeke Nanji. Malachi Flynn. Jake Layman. Rodney Hood. Seahawks 14 wants to know if you can win a free break.
You can win a free break.
Win a free break. Unheard of. And Cardi cards history.
We've done free breaks.
We've done free ones, yeah, but
I don't know if you can win it.
Yeah, win a free break.
You can join the page and when we post a free break, try to get in one.
There you go. So, hey, Bly, do you mind posting that Facebook link in there for me again, please? And Seahawks, join the page. And when we post a free break, make sure you get up in there. John Collins, George Hill, Dougie McBuckets, Tomas Sadaransky, Pat Bevy, Terrence Davis, a silver Zeke Nanji, green Jeff Out the League Teague, instant impact of James Wiseman, Saban Lee, Irving Magic Johnson, Kevin Love. Art says Wander went 3 for 4 tonight. Yeah, we talked about this.
Who what?
Wander went 3 for 4 tonight.
Alright, well that card.
We talked about this. Yeah, Kevin's gonna make it. I see your boys is playing some good baseball.
That card, that nice card that I pulled for myself.
Blah. Blah. Thank you for posting the link, and in return, LeBron James tribute. There you go, Blah. I wasn't gonna forget about you. Last pack Magic, out the back. LeBron James tribute for you, sir. Ask and you shall receive.
I'm not gonna forget about him. I already forgot about him.
I didn't forget about you, Blah. I did not forget about you, Blah. I told you I'd take care of you, and I took care of you. Been a minute. I missed, what, like 3 breaks since I pulled a tribute? But there you go. There you go. First card and the last pack. You're welcome, sir. Cody Zeller, the Anthony Melton, Josh Okogie, French Frank, Mitchell Robinson. A silver Nemanja Bjelica. Just like saying his name. Grant Riller green. Sophomore stars of Tyler Hero.
Like saying his name because you're the only one that can say it correctly.
That's part of it. Xavier Tillman. Peyton Pritchard. Nice hit for the Celtics. Fred Van Vliet. To finish out the regular stuff. Now we're going to get to the fun stuff. Time to hit these bonuses up. See what kind of greatness we can pull here. I have a feeling there's going to be something in here of note in these bonus packs. I don't know. It's just a feeling I get. There's going to be something to note in these bonus packs.
You calling it?
I'm calling it.
You are calling it.
I'm calling it. I feel like the bonuses are going to be good. Well, I said you told him not to get them earlier, not to get those teams.
What?
Boss said you tried to tell him not to get them earlier.
Never said that.
Dane says you're a liar.
Never said that.
All right, let's get to these bonuses. The freshly released Frank the Tank, Shabazz Napier. What'd I say? What did I say? Something in there. Ant-Man, Black Jesus, red, white, and blue.
Little voodoo and stuff. I don't know what kind of magic you're doing.
And Edward, I had to follow up with what you did tonight. What you expect? Anthony Edwards. So we pulled Mello. We pulled Ant-Man. We got the Knicks rookies.
Got LeBron.
We got the LeBron tribute. It's been a good night.
Say his name wrong.
It's been a good night. I say how his mama named him. It's on the card. That's what I do.
I was LeBron.
Yeah, Josh. So what'll happen is we'll accept it when we package your cards. That way we make sure we get you your free pack. So don't worry, we got you. Harrison Barnes, Flash Wade, red, white, and blue. Nico Mannion, Ish Smith, Bam Adebayo, C.J. McCollum, Tyus Jones, Kemba Walker, Jabari Parker, Dorian Finney-Smith, Darius Baisley. There's the other big rookie of the break, Tyrese Halliburton, red, white, and blue. Nice hit for the Kings. The Kings. Who got the Kings? Joel. Joel has half the league, so he got him a Maxey or a Halliburton to go along with, I think, a Kenyon, a Trey Jones, a Denny Adiva, Zanos, Cole Anthony, and this DeAndre Ayton, red, white, and blue. Josh Jackson. And to finish it out, my dark horse for Defensive Player of the Year, if they gave it to somebody that played defense on the wing, Mikal Bridges.
Think so?
Blas said, I am brand new. The other night you guys said I've never broke here before. I mean, we just hadn't seen you buy in a while, so we just assumed that you didn't break her anymore. I'm gonna go over the hits.
He admitted today he cheated on us.
It's okay. We won't take this type of abuse, though. I mean, you can.
Yeah, he said he cheated on us, and
I mean, you gotta pay twice as much. All right, we'll go over the hits, along with giving you guys one more reminder to go to the Facebook page. If you're a new member, you will receive a pack of Mosaic with the cards that you obtained in the break. And if you're a returning member, please post on Break 82D on the Facebook page and enter you in a random that we're going to run here shortly. Here are some of the hits. Nico Mannion, Dwayne Wade, Tyrese Halliburton, Ant-Man, red, white, and blue. LeBron James tribute just in time to keep our moderator happy. SGA, Tyrese Maxey, Nick Richards, Isaac Okoro, red, white, and blue of both IQ and Obadiah Toppin for the Knicks. Kenyon Martin Jr. Color match Tatum, green parallel. Tyler Hero. LaMelo Ball, green parallel. Nice hit for the Hornets. Denny Adiva, Beef Stew. Jordan Nwara, Daniel Toro, Jalen Smith, Jaden McDaniels. So both of the T-Wolves hit. James Wiseman, Jaylen Brown, Desmond Bain, Klay Thompson, Anthony Davis, Devin Vassell, Precious Achua, Rowan Barrett Jr., Sadiq Bey, Onyeka Okongwu, Jamias Ramsey, instant impact of Ant-Man, and a Marcus Smart, green parallel color match. Thank you, Jeff. Probably stick around. See if you get some out this random. Don't take off just yet. We still have a little more.
I have some issues. I don't know why the Facebook page isn't loading.
It's not?
No, you can try your end though.
Alright. Let me move it. Is this what you're slowing down?
Yeah. It should be over there too though.
It's over here?
There should be a tab there.
Okay.
Oh, not the right one. So, yep.
There we go. Alright.
Yeah, trying to see if you can refresh it. Because I can't on my end, so I don't know.
Oh, posting
Facebook
this
is
group
down.
is too. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh. Alright, well. Huh.
Let me just call Mark Zuckerberg, and then
We're gonna hit Zuck with the WTF and have him explain to us.
Can you guys message in the chat
What's going on?
who joined the page? We'll check later, but
we know Josh did. Yeah, if you requested to join the
Facebook's
page,
not working right now.
looks like we only got 2 viewers. Anyway, everybody might have dipped out. All right, well, you still on a random?
Yeah, here we'll give away a pack of Prizm.
Okay. Top spot.
yeah.
All right, we're gonna put together our random list. I know Josh said he requested, so I'll add him. Blah,
Brian.
Art, Brian. Let's see. Create new list. Art. Brian. Was that Brian L?
Brian E.
Brian E. Let me see. Joel. Oh, Josh. Josh G. Let's see who else. JM Fam, right? Isn't he he's on the page? Oh, I can't check, so. We'll add him.
If you feel like they're on the
I
page.
feel like I've seen him on here before. JM Fam. Let me see. All right, we have our list compiled.
Could try refreshing one more time to see if it works.
Yeah.
I don't know why Facebook's down. I think it's a multi-billion-dollar company's website go down.
Easy. Somebody hacked that joint.
That is true.
Gonna take down the metaverse. All right, well, page is still down, but we do have our list. We're gonna go ahead and run it. Mike said he sent a request. Well, so nothing, Mike. You sent the request, so we'll check it as soon as the page comes back up.
Down, so.
In the meantime, no, we will add you to. Was he in this one? Mike, what team did you have in the break? Thank you. Appreciate it. What team did you have in the break so we can make sure we get your name right here? I don't see a Mike on our list. Once we get that, then we'll go ahead and add you, and then we'll run the random. The winner of the random will receive this pack of Prizm. If you hit anything in there, let us know, please. It'll go to the top spot. Mike, if you're still here, let me know what team you had so we can.
What's his last name?
Hirsch, but he's not here. On the it's not check the name here. Oh, you're gonna go over there?
Yeah, I'm gonna check the.
All right.
eBay.
All right, you did pretty good. You oh, he's Henry Daniels.
Oh, okay.
Okay, cool. I think I already added him anyway. Let me see. I felt like I recognized that name. All right, well, yeah, you're in there, so you're good. Art, you got
you
did.
People that we got?
Looks like 2. Yeah, Mike and then Josh G. From what I can tell. Hey, Art, you did pretty decent, but you got Marcus Smart, Jalen Brown, Jason Tatum, all green parallels. You also got a Peyton Pritchard in there. You got Onyeku, red, white, and blue. I believe there's a Kyrie in there for you. So you didn't do too bad. All right, we're going to go ahead and run the random. Has to be greater than 5. That's 4. Not going to work. That is 7. That will work. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And good luck. Top spot gets the Prizm. Brendan H. You will be the recipient of this pack.
He gets 2 packs
of Prizm. So there you go.
Get a mosaic pack too.
All right, Brendan. Congratulations. Got 2 of them things. Thank you guys for joining us. We're going to go ahead and...
Later, guys. Have a safe weekend. We'll catch you guys on